Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Xiao-Fury, the channel. Today I have a question. I've been hearing a lot about the Chappelle show, or his stand-up comedy skit that aired at Netflix. And well, no surprise that him being a comedian, he wound up offending people. But it was the particular groups that he offended this time, largely those of the LGBT community. I also read that he confronted the Me Too movement in a hilarious way. And he also made some references about the Smollett situation. And I glimpsed at it because that's not my cup of tea. It's way too vulgar. I don't like stand-up comedy unless it's super dry, because I like dry comedy. It's hilarious to me. But I noticed that the conservatives, or those who call themselves conservatives, there seem to be in favor of what Chappelle did in his show, because the groups that he made mention of, or made fun of rather, they're all very annoying groups. The Me Too movement, the SJWs, LGBT community. Yes, all of them are annoying. They're all peas in the pod. And they've been very troubling in this year, and maybe last year too. So of course, the jokes that I skimmed at, he's just poking truths at them, really. I think that's what really made these groups upset, that Chappelle, in a joking manner, exposed them. I always heard that jokes are kind of like partly true, but anyway, that aside, there's a question that's been on my heart for a while. Okay, so just because you're a comedian, does this make it right for you to say the things that you do? I mean, I've seen a lot lately, that comedians, they can't receive criticism. Their excuse is simply because I'm a comedian. And I'm just like, okay. I mean, does being a comedian make it right to, to say disparaging comments about people? I mean, do you have to be a licensed comedian to joke and jeer? And, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm actually in support of the groups that he made fun of. Because, again, in a video I made not too long ago, I let people know that I am not for SJW or LGBT, the feminists, etc., etc. But it's just, I don't think that there is a middle ground. I don't believe in any middle ground. I believe that you're either right or you're wrong. And I am just trying to get some more opinions, but ultimately I want the truth. I'm just wondering, what exactly, or should I ask again, does this make it right for a comedian to say wicked things because he's a comedian? I mean, and should a comedian be concerned about the backlash he receives if he says something that gets people upset? I'm pretty certain that stand-up comedians are aware of that. But at the same time, say if one does become offended, shouldn't it just be fair game? I mean, if your living consists of offending people, then, prepare for backlash. Now understand this too. SJWs, I'm just going to pick on them for right now. They get offended at everything, just about everything. I mean, have you seen how nowadays, for instance, the latest Joker trailer, I've been reading that even SJWs are complaining about that. Goodness, I suppose I'll leave a link in my description section so y'all can know what I'm talking about. But it's just like everything is so, people are so offended very easily nowadays. So on that regard, you kind of want to ignore the SJWs when they call foul, because they themselves are fouls. But going back to the heart of my question, yes, here in America, you can say whatever you want, but will you, or should I ask, can you escape the consequences? I think I'm about to answer my own question here. It's just that if you're going to say something offensive, hey, you're going to reap what you sow. Whether you call yourself a comedian all day long or whatever. Because, hey, that's just the way sowing and reaping works. People say karma. Do y'all even know what karma is? And I guess that's a question for another video. But I get so tired of people saying, oh, it's just karma. It's karma. Don't shut up. Can y'all at least define what that is first? But, okay, folks. I guess that's all. I'm going to cut this video short. I'm just wondering if y'all can give me an answer about these things. Is a comedian safe from criticism simply because he's a comedian? That's my question. You can answer below. Like, subscribe, share, or don't do neither. That's fine. I still get fed. So anyway, y'all, God bless you and have a good night.